She sighed so wide. But what he didn't tell me soon was he had a date with the moon. In the starlight he got bold, said life's too short to be cold. Kiss the moose, it's all for fun, till the heart breaks said and done. Kiss the moose, it's all a game. Love's a mystery with no name. Kiss the moose and see where it leads. Heartbreak's just another speed. In the starlight doubled, said life's too short to be cold. We'll be cold. Kiss the moose, it's all for fun, till the heart breaks said and done. Kiss the moose, it's all a game. Love's a mystery with no name. Kiss the moose and see where it leads. Heartbreak's just another speed.
Oh, hello. Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Hi.
Joe, you didn't fix us. We look
I'm fixing us right now. Mike, talk about reveal, huh?
Yeah, we look ghostly.
Bad.
My
This is actually what we look like.
my brother was like, all right, good to go.
This is actually what we look like.
Yeah, this is the real life us. No filter.
No filter.
Hashtag no
Let's
filter.
get these weird filters on that make us really dark and then orange.
Yeah.
Hashtag filter.
Yep.
Wow. Did you see that? Did you see all those filters I put on?
Yep. I saw it, Joe.
Oh, good. Good. Everyone saw it. Welcome. Hello. We're live. We're alive.
What's up, Alina? The Flash. Who the hell's the Flash?
I believe he's a superhero from the DC world.
Isn't it too early for dinner? Come on, Flash. You ever hear of time zones? We got to get our head in the game here if we're going to do a live stream. We got to remember. It's a great big round earth everywhere else besides where we are.
Well, it's not round.
Well, it's certainly flat, right, guys? We all agree. Everyone agrees that it is flat.
Well, Bria. I don't see it. Instead, she said, I'm on my second bowl of cereal.
Good, Bria.
Very good.
You're going to want to get that third in soon.
Usually it's three or none.
Chantil is ready to eat. What are you going to eat, Chantil?
Ready to eat.
Demetria?
Shovkovsky?
Hey, y'all. Alexandra Todorova? It's good to see so many familiar names in the chat, isn't it? That's what I like to see.
I love familiarity.
We got Lynn's JP. Lynn's John Paul.
John, yeah, sure.
Lynn's Joe Paul.
Yeah, everyone's much more interested in a Joe Paul rather than a John Paul.
Yeah, you know, in a world full of Jean Pauls, be a Joe Paul.
That's right.
Not
Or
a Jake Paul.
Be a Rue Paul.
Rue Paul. Juju, hello everyone.
Filipino Queen.
What's up, Lex? Shabalopsky?
Really
Mia H?
Lynn's John Paul, of course.
Lynn's John Paul. Lex goes, wait, I wasn't ready for the screen name Rusty Panties. How did I miss that? Did you see it?
I didn't see it.
Where?
I saw crusty panties. No, I didn't see anything.
Maybe.
Gary Spice. We missed Gary Spice. Maybe we see
Who's
different
Russ?
names.
Yeah, what are we seeing?
Whose line is it anyway?
Shookie's in the chat. George Breadman is in the chat.
And don't we always need a breadman?
Jem is in the chat. The Garburator. What?
All right. It's my first time joining the live from the start.
Let's go, Garburator. Well, lucky you. You got a shout out on your first one. Not everyone gets a shout out on their first view.
Derhenas, Mariano. Look at
Oh,
these.
there's Rusty.
Try.
There's Rusty Panties.
Rusty, crusty panties.
Wow, rough.
Very exciting. Photo Hog. Josephine Johnson Mitchell. Lavinia. I love me some Photo Hog.
Vinay Parekh, greetings.
Ah. Good
Bria
wo-
says, okay, shirt. Oh, yeah, this is the,
That's the shirt from
that's
Kits
the shirt from Kits.
with Keisha.
Our girl Keisha.
There's DJ.
And, well, I would wear the Keisha hoodie because it's very cold in here, but then it covers up the shirt. So you see my my logical reasoning.
Mel NYC reviews. Hello to my favorite Alaskan Mormon. Loving their coziest, warmest attire. Perfect for the last frontier.
What the hell are we talking about? There's Alaskan Mormons?
It must be us.
Oh, we're
In
Alaskan
our
Mormons.
in our wooded house.
Oh, yeah. You know, it is a nice rainy day, a beautiful rainy day, right, Joe? We haven't had a rainy day all winter.
I know. I feel like an Alaskan Mormon.
And I bet the fire's gotten put out,
Yeah.
100% contained.
Well, I don't think so, but
no,
yeah,
the rain
it's-
doesn't do it.
Not that quick. What is this? What do you think this is? The
Been
end
raining
of
for
Lion
hou-
King?
It's been raining for hours.
Man, this rain finally came with the fires and everything down here. It's just dun, dun, dun. Wait, what is the Lion King?
That's Dinosaur
I know.
Project.
That's Dinosaur King.
Jurassic Park.
Wait, what is it? Ah.
Dun,
Dun, dun, dun, dun, dun. The end of freaking Lion King. That's the song that plays and the rain comes down. Dun, 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 dun. And then it brings back around the circle of life. Yeah. That's amazing. Hans Mormon. What's his name?
Hans Zimmer? That was Hans Zimmer?
Yeah.
Was it?
He won a freaking Academy Award for that.
No kidding.
Dude, Lion King, some of the best scores.
What's going on in the chat? What's everyone saying? I'm seeing a lot of moose, a lot of kiss, a lot of moose.
Kisses and mooses. Wait, where is that fucking moose?
It's in the other room.
Oh,
Well, Joe, you're gonna have to go get it.
oh man.
What's
Maybe
up,
later.
kids? Come through, Keisha Cole. That's right. Thank you to Kits.
Mm-hmm.
Mel NYC reviews. Mel, you review New York City?
Yeah.
I want to
Well,
start
Mel was the
reviewing
one with
cities.
Mel was the one with the Mormon joke.
Ah, classic Mel.
And don't we know Mel so well?
Mel so
Nano had a
well.
weird question, maybe, but any tips for people trying to grow their beard? Don't shave.
Yeah, first off, don't shave your beard.
That's tip number one.
Yeah, you're
Don't
not gonna
cut
get far.
the
If
hair.
you, you're not gonna get far.
Yeah, like it takes tip one to get to tip two, which is continue to not shave your beard. I don't know. I can't grow a beard.
That's the second order of business. Neither Joe or I can grow a beard. I can grow a very patchy beard.
Yeah, and I can't grow a beard at all. I can grow a mustache. And then finally, at the end of beard growth, if you're having trouble growing a beard, I would just say wait. Maybe you'll get older and grow a beard. And I don't know. Photo Hog, rest in peace, James Earl Jones. Ain't that correct? Simba, the voice of
rest
the
in
voice
peace.
of Mufasa.
Rest in peace, James Earl Jones, and the voice of Darth Vader.
That is correct.
Man, James Earl Jones. What a name.
I know. Didn't you know that man grew up with a wicked stutter?
That can
Like one of the
happen.
most
I grew up with a
iconic-
stutter.
Like one of the most iconic voices of the 20th century. Mike grew up with a stutter. Maybe he'll be one of the most iconic voices of the 21st century.
Celeste says, "Hey guys, Mike, where's the peanut butter? Pee butter.
What's a pee butter?
I've been eating it. I've been eating the moose nut butter. I had it this morning with my cereal.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out Bria Hatcher, cereal gang.
That's right. Shout out Shooky with the moose nut butter.
Bria says, "What's in the bag? Sweet, sweet cat treats."
Fancy feast. At 10:30, it's time to feed the zoo animal.
Named Chow. She's ready.
She's patiently waiting on the floor.
Chow. Your time's almost here.
Anita Baker brought you so much joy. How about week 2? You bring me joy. I love it.
From Anita Watkins.
Yeah. Any relation?
Any relation? All Anitas are related.
Joe Panic
yeah.
and Joe Biden. Any relation?
I would love an Anita Baker week 2. Let's get it in the suggestions, why don't we?
Nope. Nope. No relation.
Oh, no relation.
Oh,
Thanks for clearing that up.
Wait, all Anitas don't share the same first name. No, they're all related.
Chloe Bailey week.
Yes, I've heard that name before.
Well, I was into Hallie and Chloe when they were a sister duo.
Sister. They weren't in Sister.
No, that's Tia and Tamara. Joe.
Oh my gosh, and I heard they're not even friends anymore.
What?
I mean, aren't they sisters?
Well, they're still sisters.
Don't you worry, all the viewers. If Mike and I are no longer friends, we'll at least still be brothers.
That's right.
We'll always have brotherhood.
What's Kit saying? All men in suits work in banks. I mean, that's true, of course. But what are we talking about?
I like that. All men in suits work in banks. Not all people that work in banks wear suits.
Yeah.
It's the other way around. It's like every single person that wears a suit is in fact working at a bank.
Haley Steinfeld week? Of course we need to do Haley Steinfeld
That is an excellent idea.
Bria confirmed they're on bad terms. Man.
Who?
Tia and Tamara. Well, being child stars probably puts a weird, just everything into your life.
A lot of pressure.
A lot of pressure.
Yeah.
That's what
Mike
said.
and I, we became medium level YouTubers in our 30s, and I'm not sure we can handle it.
Yeah.
103 concurrent viewers.
Whoa.
In our 30s?
103,000, Joe.
Right. I forgot. These are all in the thousands.
Yeah. Kit says that's what Mike said in the Keith Washington reaction. All men in suits work in a bank. Wait, what?
I do remember thinking Keith Washington worked in a bank in that music video.
It was getting bank vibes, wasn't it?
I think the room looked like a bank that he was in, and he was giving all his love to the woman there.
Kits brings up a really good point here. I and my brother included say a lot of off the wall random dumb shit.
Me?
If they were in a 5 to 10 second clip montage, I think we'd have ourselves a blast if we could round up the hundreds of things that Joe and I have said, these little one-off moments of just outrageous.
Just a big cork board of all of our quotes.
Yeah, just
no context.
no context.
Yeah.
I think that would be fun. I'm sure AI could put something together like that.
Rusty Panties has got to go to work. Well, you know what, Rusty Panties? It is in fact 10:16 a.m., which means we're a minute late. Supposed to start voting 15 minutes.
Ah, crud.
I can't, apparently to a rule Mike made one time during the live that we've never followed, but always said we would. But Mike, continue talking. I will start the
right.
Patreon vote.
Well, yeah, what I'm saying is I'm sure we could get an AI, some kind of AI tool to analyze our entire YouTube channel and clip every moment. But will AI understand humor? I don't think they will. We might have to get a human on the case. We can, I'll head to Fiverr and pay someone who's willing to work for cheap. $2 an hour. Oh, man.
$20 a minute.
Edward Hanna says, Joe, can you tell us who owns the Bills? Is it the Pagulas? And I could tell you it is the Pagulas. Kim and Don Pagula. What's his name? Terry.
And their daughter, the reason why Edward asks, I know this about Edward.
Terry Pagula.
I know this about Edward is, wait, hold on. Oh.
Hola, Beos. Hola, Francisco. Thanks for stopping by.
I hate this 35 character minimum here. Okay. This is the beginning of the Patreon vote. I will say, and the reason why I know Edward, I'm not surprised Edward would ask, is because Edward is a huge tennis fan, and Terry and Kim's oldest daughter, Jessica Pagula, is a top tier tennis star.
No kidding.
Yeah, like top 10 in the world.
Oh, shit.
Like
she plays in Wimbledon.
She lost the U.S. Open final last year.
Oh, that's crazy. I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
Yeah, she's very, very good.
Well, and you have billionaire parents. I guess you can get some good training, huh? I'm going to take away all of her natural skill and talent and her hard work and say, when you have billionaire parents, no, you money doesn't make you good at stuff. You actually do have to train hard, and
Money just makes you rich.
money just makes you rich, happy, and sexy, right, Joe?
And it makes it easier to be good at stuff.
Makes it easier to be sexy
Definitely.
because you can hire people to really help you be sexy.
And you can hire people to manipulate the way your face looks to look sexy and body.
Yes. And you can hire a chef to make you delicious, healthy meals.
Oh my gosh, could you imagine?
That's cool. Yeah, I can't imagine. That sounds awesome. I want that just because it sounds great.
Oh, it is orange juice. I thought it was a typo. I wrote orange juice. Sorry. I'll get it right next time.
Oren.
I don't know who orange juice is. Everyone is typing it's orange juice. I'm the one who added the G and E. I thought Lex just typed it in really fast and maybe made a mistake when suggesting. I really jumped to it. Is this the military vote or the civilian vote? This is the military vote. The martial law vote happens later.
This
Brian.
is the Patreon military vote.
That is correct. 3 minutes on the clock. Well, it was 1 minute. 1 minute ago, and it looks like our baby boy Harry from our star Alina, who finally got one in. She's been talking about how our Patreon notifications haven't been working. So
What?
she finally made it this time.
Photo Hog says, "Mo money, mo problems." Who originally said that? Is that from a TV show?
I'm pretty sure it was. Isn't that Biggie?
Who said? Someone in the chat will know. I'm sure Photo Hog would know.
Wasn't it Biggie?
Hey y'all, react to more Nicki Minaj. All right, give
Photo
us
Hog
a
says
suggestion.
Biggie. Yeah,
Biggie. Okay. Photo. I mean, not Photo Hog. Join the fun. Put Nicki Minaj in your suggestion.
That's the way you do it.
That's how you get it in.
Treat people with kindness is a bop. I love how I had to make this fit. Harry Styles, treat people kindness.
Kindness.
3 minutes. It's up.
3 minutes. Wow, Harry takes the lead.
Well, number one is going to be Harry Styles.
They held you on time.
Did someone say it's 3 minutes? Oh yes, Celeste. Keep this regimented.
Yeah, we get distracted too easily.
Yeah, and I would say more money, more problems is true. Because the more money you have, the more people are going to be bothering you about money.
Don't we hate,
Subtly and not subtly.
don't we hate subtlety?
Also, once you get a lot of money, you most likely own property or a business, and
Sounds like work.
and that's a lot of work. It's a lot of upkeep. People are going to be asking me like, hey, the blah, blah, blah on this building is going bad. What do we want to do about it? Do we want to fix this or do we want to do that? You want to renovate? Renovate. You know that word, how people say that? Say it that way?
You know how people emphasize the A in renovate?
Renovate. Or say you just don't want to be the boss anymore, but you're required to be the boss because you are.
All right, here we go. I recorrected my Orange Juice Jones. And we're back on. 3 minutes. Starting now. Uh-oh.
Or in Biggie's circumstance, being expected to continue to make music and, express yourself through an art form, but with the pressure of a record label and fans and people expecting you to do something that they want, not expecting you to do something that you just feel like you should do as an artist. The pressure of being wealthy.
Yeah.
Well, I can't wait. Send everyone.
Send in
Send
your
in your money.
Mike can't wait to be wealthy.
I can't wait for all my problems.
Mike would love more problems. He could give or
need
take
more
on the money. He could give or take on the money, but he knows more money is the fastest way to more problems.
So that's what I'm really after is more
Everyone
problems.
ship in your money. You can mail it. I know they say don't mail cash, but go ahead.
Mail your cash.
Yeah.
Yeah. I accept all forms of currency.
Oh yeah. Cash,
Coin.
other
Cash and coin.
cash coin, gold,
Bitcoin.
bits,
Gold
coin.
coins. Silver coins. Copper pipe. There was an abandoned house next to the place where I used to live a long time ago.
Wow.
And we went in, and the whole house was just stripped of the copper pipe because it's worth a lot of money, or some money.
I think a copper pipe, you can get like $7 a pound or something like that.
I know. So like a lot of abandoned pipes. I mean, abandoned pipes.
I understand this. These copper pipes are stripped of their home. There's just all these copper pipes around. The house was completely gone.
These abandoned pipes. A lot of abandoned homes. If you go in them, you'll see all the copper pipe is stripped or stolen, I should say.
Right away. Like
Right away.
immediately. I think actually people started stealing like charging cables off of like superchargers because they're all made of copper.
Oh my
They're
crap!
super heavy. There's a bunch of copper in them. They just clipped them off and ran away.
When will they learn that the more money they have, the more problems they get?
Exactly. You know what? That's what people.
You know what thieves just don't get? Bank robbers, especially. Scammers. The more money you have, the more problems you receive.
That is the most bootlicking idea ever. It was like when some billionaire is like, look, let me tell you something.
You don't want
You
any
don't
money.
understand how many problems I have. You do not want to be rich like
My
me.
life is not good.
Oh, I wish I was poor like you.
Oh man, that's good. Yeah, it looks like Westlife is going to take it. We do have one more minute on the clock, so
We're
everyone
waiting.
hold your
It's
horses.
the final countdown.
3 minutes. Westlife Uptown Girl has taken second place.
And that's not Billy Joel, Uptown Girl.
Thank God. No offense to Billy Joel and all his fans.
Sounds
I
like
just
a
don't want to listen
like
to it.
that sounded like offense to Bill Joel.
It was a slight offense.
How frequently do you collect from PO Box?
How
Including a package.
whenever someone messages us saying that they sent us a package, we go check the PO box.
Yeah, maybe we
Otherwise,
could at least
we
make
don't
should
check
probably
it.
check it once a week. But
Probably should, and we probably won't. Yeah, but if now that you've mentioned that a package is on the way, we'll go take a look.
we'll go stand outside and wait for it.
Join the fun says 50K subs. That's right. Are we at 51?
Yeah.
Oh, better send another message. Join the fun. 51K subs.
Every
You guys-
sub we get.
You guys have really grown. You have 50K subs. Thanks, Join the Fun. We really have grown.
And we do have 50K subs.
And thank you to all of our subscribers.
Ain't that the truth?
The more subscribers we have, the more fun we have. There we go. Ronnie said it. 51K. That's right. The more subscribers we have, the more problems we have. That's what we've been learning.
Oh, ain't that the truth? More subscriber, more problem.
Yeah, that's gonna be our quote, our
Yeah.
infamous quote. More subs, more problems. Another Janet week, please. I would love
2 or 3 of those.
because I didn't realize how awesome Janet Jackson music videos are.
They are very good. We
They're
also could do some
excellent.
Janet Live, which I think we have done some Janet Live.
Lex goes 3 times a charm. Come on, Oren. Ooh, Sudden Lights off to an early lead, but Oren right behind.
Oren's going to get a couple more chances.
Wow, how
This is for-
exciting and thrilling these Patreon non-civilian votes are.
This vote is for number 3.
You know, these are non-civilian votes, but the civilians do get to vote.
That's correct. They just don't get to suggest.
Correct. Who, Travis J. Who are these people? I hope you're talking about me and Joe.
And the
I'm
answer
like-
is I don't know.
Not so sure. 2 local billionaires.
Oh yeah,
To be.
with lots of
Joe,
problems.
billionaires to be.
Well, you know what, Mike, we've got all these problems. We're just trying to get more money so we can match our problems.
That's right.
Say people say more money, more problems. Like I say, I already got the problems. Now I just need to get the money.
Well, they
Man.
say there's a sweet spot
That's
to
such a
level
dad
out
joke.
your money to problems ratio. And they say it's about $70K a year. They say someone who makes
depends where
seven,
you live.
it does depend on where you live. If you live in Los Angeles or San Francisco
Might
or
be
New York, it's
150K
probably
to
100K.
200K.
But generally speaking, most places in our country, if you make $70K a year, you have enough to live comfortably. Not a luxurious lifestyle, but very comfortable. You're not money is not a concern. It's coming in at a comfortable pace. But then they say anything below that, you might have some concerns. Depends on
Just
student
security in
loan,
general.
yeah, security. But you start going above that, and they say people don't get any happier from there.
So once you get to 70K, just remember,
That's as happy as you're ever going
you're
to be.
peaking. You're peaking. You'll never be happier.
Oh,
And we're going to say the same thing about our subscriber amount.
The point is that after $70,000 a year, happiness is up to you, is your choice. But below that, yeah, there's going to be some money issues that can really deter from your happiness. Is what
Man.
they say.
The problem is,
But
I'm
you can
pretty
be broke
bad
and happy too. It truly is up to you, I think.
I'm having trouble making. I have trouble making decisions, so I can't make that choice once I get to 70.
I just can't choose happiness or struggle.
It's like that meme, like now that I've made 70K, you know what they say: more money, more problems.
And everything that I just told you, I read.
Stop the vote.
Stop the vote. Who won? Sudden Lights. Everything I just said, I read on like a random website. So
I think he saw it in a meme.
its validity is up for debate.
I think he saw it in a meme.
I saw it in a meme once and I said, that's got to be true.
That sounds scientific.
Yeah, I feel like a bunch of scientists came around and discovered this.
Actually, that would be science.
But yeah, Photo Hog, that does depend on children, health, student debt. Yeah. Credit card debt,
Health,
mental health.
the most important thing.
What else? I don't know if you have friends or not. Friends help. Good ones. I mean, you can have shitty friends and they definitely don't help.
Especially when you're rich.
Especially when you're rich.
See, I think it might just be harder to make friends when you're rich.
Well,
Real friends.
you make other rich friends because then you know they don't want your money.
What is going on with this cat?
Chow, aren't you hungry?
It's 10:30.
Cha-cha.
Am I gonna bug you? Sometimes she will bug me for like an hour before it's time to feed. And
Chow.
today she's just sitting there.
She's a little low energy right now.
Did you go out and eat?
She mad about the rain?
Chow can't stand the rain, Joe. Did that get released yet?
Have you ever seen from which one?
New edition.
It's on Patreon.
Lex goes, clearly I don't know how this system works. Wait, what's going on? All right, so there's 2 more rounds of voting, right? This is for number 4.
Number 4. Yep.
All right.
Chow.
Orin the Rain. I'll vote for Orin the Rain. I have no idea what the hell it is, so I want to find out. I want to get that one in the week. Chow, what's wrong?
Are you sick?
She might be sick.
Get up here. Definitely chirp.
Oh, that's another thing that can deter happiness. Health issues. But if you have good money, you at least
Helps remove health issues.
yeah,
Hop up.
it does.
Come here.
All right, let me hop on this live, this live stream that everyone's talking about.
Your bowl is right here, buddy. Or maybe she's just mad because I moved her bowl. Ciao.
All right, I voted.
Here we go.
Oh man,
All right, Mike, move out of the way. Let me feed Chow in front of the audience.
I'll just be over here.
Oh, she jumped down immediately.
Hi, Chow.
Up here.
Here she comes. I'll keep an eye. Oh, we got 1 more minute left on this vote. Oh, it's neck and neck. Lex.
Get up here.
Lex, no, it's tied.
All right, whatever. No dancing. I'll just give you your food right here.
The video for the rain is very entertaining. Definitely lots to discuss. The video for the rain? Oh, Orange Juice Jones. Oh man, it's neck and neck. I got my finger on the mouse, ready to end the poll as soon as 3 minutes hits, so that it's fair. And it's tied.
And I like that there's no
It's
countdown. We
tied.
have no idea when it's
We
going to
have
go
no
to 3
idea.
minutes. There's no seconds.
Oh, there it is. And the poll has ended, and the winner is
Orange Juice Jones.
the rain. Wow, Lex at the buzzer. Woo.
We need more light over here.
Well
you can't
done.
Even see her.
That was exciting. Wow. Congrats to Lex. My heart was racing. And there's Chow. Congrats to Chow. She got breakfast.
We gotta put her pendant on. Would you turn your audio down? I gotta listen to you.
Oops.
Alrighty.
Shantae
Last
will be
one.
so happy. Oh, yay. Oh, Shantae's been trying to get the rain forever. All right. Okay. Well, congrats to Shantae and all the rain fans out there.
Is Chow a picky eater?
No. Chow is not a picky eater.
Well, she kind of is. Not compared to the other cat.
Chow loves dry food. She actually is picky towards like human food. So I guess she is kind of picky, but the thing that she really likes is the thing
Is cat
the
food.
most convenient thing to feed her.
Yeah. Chow. She's so sweet. She's so soft. If only everyone in the chat could know Chow's softness. If you've ever felt a mink coat, that's what Chow feels like. Mink. Right, Chow? Chow, where are you going?
More support. Oh, Tam. What's this?
I think Chow's under the weather. She's low energy.
She was snuggling and snuggling.
Gareth Garoid says, "Don't give cats milk," and I say to you,
I don't.
we don't.
Chow t-shirt.
What?
Doesn't say Chow t-shirt.
Chow t-shirt. Yeah. Chow. We do need a Chow t-shirt.
Here we go. Voting once again.
Edward Hanna, fur is murder. Chow, fur is murder. How dare you have fur?
She doesn't hate the most.
Well, I'm just gonna leave her food here. Yeah, she didn't even eat her food all the way.
It's gonna take time.
Maybe
Chow.
she needs fresh water.
Oh, she probably does need fresh water. Let's see.
Donna Summer, my hometown queen.
Man, I want to do the outfield. Your love.
Oh yeah.
I love.
lose your love tonight. I don't wanna lose.
I can't believe we haven't done that one, have we? We have.
Yeah,
Oh.
but that was like literally one of our first. So
Like
I
4
think
years
let
ago.
it in. Yeah.
Yeah. If
There's
we,
a statute of limitations on a video.
I think it's about 3 years.
Yeah.
We can react to a video after 3 years' time. So go back to all the old ones, and if there's stuff you want us to see that we've already seen but haven't seen in a while,
What do you think the Joe and Mike singing bump is on a song? Like, if we start singing one of the songs, people are like, "Oh yeah, I do know that song." Like, I didn't know that by the name, and then they like it.
Dang,
Or when we start singing, they're like, "I
wow.
like." Oh yeah, I do like that song.
How unfair of us.
I know. When you start singing one of the songs, I think that's what got Savage Garden finally over the hump.
Oh, we were singing it?
I sang it.
Savage Garden Week was fun.
With you in the sea.
Brian Shields. Or is it Shells? No, it's Shields. Off subject, but I would love a Peter Gabriel week. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Peter Gabe.
Climbing up on Salisbury Hill.
Pete Gabe. Peter Gabriel. I love when a person has two first names, like Elton John.
Actually, Chow wasn't sick at all. She just didn't want to eat up here. Because now she's getting nuts into her food that she didn't eat all the way. She's a little frickin' shy girl, huh?
I don't know, I guess.
Maybe
I don't
she-
think she understands about the stream. I don't know if
No.
it's shyness.
No. I think it's just being like
Exposed.
exposed.
She wants to be hidden.
Or maybe cats know. It's like cats are one of those, like, you take their soul when you take their pictures. They don't want pictures taken of themselves.
All right, we are almost to 3 minutes, and it looks like this WRS.
It looks like a Eurovision
Yamame? Yamame, call me?
Yamame. Yeah.
Yamame.
Although
Yamame. Like edamame.
Yamame.
Yamame.
You're Yamame.
But they said it's Romania. Well, it could still be a Spanish word. The most camera shy cat ever. I know, right?
If is this the place to come for a tax rebate? I'm not sure I understand the process and procedures or science sometimes, but mainly quantum tunneling.
What the hell are you talking about?
There's no
Woods Harvey?
no one knows anything about the procedures of this channel, especially Mike and I. Oh, 3 minutes.
I love someone with a first and last name that is typically two first names. Like if my name was Mike Joe, Michael Joseph. That's actually a nice name. Or Joseph Michaels.
Oh yeah.
You can call us that respectively.
Joseph Michael.
Joseph Michael.
Yeah, like George Michael.
Yeah, that's right. Joseph Michael and Michael Joseph.
Michael Joseph. All right. I think that's it.
Wow, so we have our new Patreon week.
That's it for the Patreon week. It's going to go number 5, WRS Yamame. Romania's Grand Final 2022 from Linz JP. Orange Juice Jones, The Rain from Lex1192. Sudden Lights by Asia. I'm assuming that would be
Asia?
Asia by Shovkovsky. Westlife Uptown Girl from Sarah Nissen. And Harry Styles, Treat the People with Kindness at number 1. Alina. And that's
So
going to be Patreon week 6.
All right. So
And so
congrats to all of our patrons who got us a video in this week.
it. Yay.
5 of you. There's 5 winners a week. Wow.
5 winners a week. And now we're going to do
The
civilian vote.
And don't we love the civilian vote? We'd let all of our civilians join in the fun.
What about indie pop songs?
Oh, yeah. Jane wants to make an indie
Jane-
pop week.
Jane, join the Patreon.
just me paying myself. Jane and I paying ourselves. There you go. We just like to funnel all of our money through our Patreon. All of our Patreon subscribers are just us.
Speaking
multiple accounts.
speaking of funneling money, can we start laundering money?
I know. Doesn't that sound really fun?
That sounds fun and easy.
It does sound easy.
Can you say hi to Lewis?
Calvin Lewis?
Calvin Lewis, I've been watching y'all live, but never can get a shout out, but I still love y'all. Calvin Lewis, today is your lucky effing day, my
we're
friend.
gonna shout out.
We're gonna
so loud
shout
for
you out. Calvin! Lewis. I'll give you my intro to every video. Calvin Lewis. On this live stream, it's Calvin Lewis.
Calvin.
Shouting out to Calvin Lewis. And then I say something like, I've never heard of Calvin Lewis. Have you, Joe?
Oh, I think I heard one of his songs from before, but I'm not too familiar with Calvin and his Lewis.
All right, let's check him out. Then we watch Calvin Lewis dance around in a abandoned factory or something.
I wanna dance with you in this.
Let's go, Calvin! We just converted Calvin from a civilian into a patron, and that's how it's done here on the Weekly Top 5. Join the Fun says, our only Patreons being shouted out? Absolutely not join the fun. We shout out civilians and patrons alike. You are all children of God in our eyes, right?
Sure.
And in our religion, Chow is God.
You're all children of Chow.
You're all children of Chow. Hi, Chow. Here she comes. Oh, I think you know who. Our Lord and Savior is about to jump on the ottoman here.
I would cats.
Come on, Chow. Come on. Let's see. Yay, at Calvin, compadre. Go Calvin. I love all the support for Calvin.
Go Calvin.
Let's go, Calvin.
Chow is God.
See, you never know what kind of fun and excitement you can get into on the Weekly Top Live. Winnie Ed says where to vote. We have the little polls in the chat. Winnie?
Yeah.
Chow ran away. Oh, you know what? If we put the paper on there, Jane? Jane, reveal.
Jane's hand reveal.
Jane, put the paper on, and then Chow will jump up.
Come on, Jane.
Jane's chasing the Chow around with the moose, and Chow's really not into it. Yeah, that's true.
Chasing the Chow around.
Yeah, so how to vote is we are going to put a poll up. It'll be in the chat. Oh, it's in the chat. You can vote right now. Let's see. Who do I want to watch?
I wanna watch with
You on a mountain. Looks like Coldplay is off to an early lead, but these votes last for 5 minutes, so we never know until 5 minutes. And we've seen some crazy comebacks, haven't we? This is like a sporting event, to be honest.
And Mike's rarely honest. Okay, so this is our Natalie Imbruglia week that we're looking at here. This is what we're going to be seeing. This is our Coldplay week that we're going to be looking at here.
I've had enough of this live. We need to get a dang Chow cam, because every time I turn around when I hear Chow doing something, it's the cutest thing in the world, and everyone else deserves to see what we see. Isn't that right, civilians and patrons alike?
And then we have the Eurovision Pandemic Week.
There you go.
I haven't leave you. Yeah, 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 yeah. And then, finalmente besame, a Eurovision iconic performance this week. That sounds subjective.
Oh, Joe, you're not singing.
I haven't leave you.
Oh,
And don't we
shit.
love Chris Martin
Yeah, I like Chris Martin. He's good.
in regards to music and singing?
Yeah, never met the guy. Can't speak on his character.
Yep.
Could be a real scum lord.
And how dare you be a scum lord?
How dare you?
How dare you
On
be
my
a scum
live
lord?
on my live stream?
You be a scum lord on my live stream? I haven't
Oh man. Shout out Calvin, whatever your last name was. Welcome to the Patreon. Can't wait to see Calvin in the Patreon chat. throwing in video suggestions.
Weekly top 5.
Calvin Lewis. That's right.
Carl Lewis.
Our favorite singer.
Yeah, our favorite singer of all of time.
He does have a good voice.
With Ryan Wrangler.
Uh-oh. I'll make up for that one. And then this is Eurovision Pandemic Week 2020. Everyone remembers the pandemic. How could you forget?
How could you forget? You know, Photohawk says, "Why am I still hungry? I had a fairly large breakfast." Well, why don't you give us a roster on that breakfast?
Yeah,
Photohawk?
give us the full list and rundown. What did we have?
Serve up
And
the
I'll
menu.
tell you why you're hungry.
Was it eggs and peanut butter? Eggs, peanut butter, and mayonnaise. One of Mike's favorite.
Don't forget the pasta sauce.
all boiled.
Yeah, I boil a healthy combination of pasta sauce, eggs, peanut butter, mayonnaise, and a stick of butter.
And a little shredded cheese.
Yeah,
Goat
And-
cheese.
and then I have raw shrimp on the side.
And I don't mean raw shrimp as in like it's steamed shrimp and then it's cold. I mean like the gray shrimp.
It's gray shrimp.
It really helps. It really helps digestion move. Yeah, I don't understand why people have so much trouble with digestion. Just get food poisoning. It really flows right out.
Yeah, it comes right out, no problem. Comes right out over the course of 12 hours.
Yeah,
Just take a day off.
If you've been having trouble, I've got the perfect I've got the perfect remedy for it. It's called food poisoning.
Okay.
Are we at 5 minutes? 4 minutes. Wow, 5 minutes is a long time.
I know, and anything can happen, right, guys?
Has anyone thought about how long 5 minutes is? Should we shorten that up?
Natalie Imbruglia has taken the lead. See, this is what I'm talking about. You never know what can happen in the live
You
stream.
never know. You never know.
190,000 votes. Wow.
I know. Once again, these are all in...
Spam goes, okay, Joe, we get it, child.
About what?
I don't know. You're probably saying nasty stuff about pooping. But Bria loves poop, right, Bria?
That's true. Bria was like, no, we haven't had enough.
All right, let's see. Did Photohog give us the list? Okay. Open, lightly toasted croissant with a spinach and turkey sausage omelet on top with half an avocado. That sounds reasonably healthy, but you're talking a lot of halves here.
And you're also
Open
talking
toasted
about...
croissant. That means no top.
and you're also talking about why am I not full? You know, when you're talking halves, you're not eating wholes. Ugh. No, don't say that.
Eating holes, Joe.
Don't say that one. Shh.
Well, 1 ounce says cool.
All right.
Is that an avocado? What is that little thing? I
don't know.
Is that a bird?
I don't know what
I
that thing is.
love cool. There's no message.
All right. Let's see. Runoff. Kits is correct. Kits shouted runoff, and I agree. So Natalie Imbruglia and freezing cold play.
What I would say is, you did have some egg and some sausage, but maybe a couple scoops of peanut butter and a banana.
Just have one heaping spoonful of peanut butter.
Old-fashioned peanut butter, not the new stuff with molasses and sugar. Just peanuts and salt. That's all you need. Take it from the peanut man himself.
Mike, you are not the peanut man.
George Washington Carver,
He is the peanut man.
my idol.
Yeah.
I'd love to react to some George Washington Carver talks.
Yeah, just him speaking.
Who's trying to find the Patreon?
Patreon should be in the description. There should be a link to the Patreon in the description of this live stream. And if there's not, I'm going to put it
You can
in.
go to WT5.online and you'll find it in there.
That too. Or I think it's just Patreon WT5. It might be that. Or Weekly Top 5 Patreon.
Oz IOZ or 1 ounce. I don't know how to say your name. Sorry. Says nothing negative, simply cool. Yeah. Yeah.
Just pretty cool.
Cool.
Just pretty cool.
I'm pretty cool. Pear? Oh, it's a pear. Oh, okay.
Dang. And look at that. Natalie Imbruglia wins the vote. Runoff. Coldplay jumps out to a screaming lead.
Wow.
Sometimes you just need the runoff
That's
to make sure
crazy
the people
stuff.
get what they want.
If this is what the civilians and the patrons wanted, then this is what they get.
You're just trying to make sure you get the most a majority.
But you know me, I always vote for the underdog, so I'm going to vote Natalie Imbruglia.
Wow.
Aren't peanuts inflammatory though? Inflammatory. It sounds like they're like saying some fucked up shit. Aren't
honestly-
peanuts like little
honestly-
assholes though?
Yeah, honestly, peanuts can go fuck themselves. I hate those things. They're such assholes.
Peanuts been making a lot of
You know what? To be
inflammatory.
fair, peanuts kind of are assholes. They're assholes to a lot of people.
Yeah, a lot of people have
Peanut allergy.
allergies.
And then they
I
eat a
think-
peanut, and the peanut's like inflammatory to them.
I think that's true that they are inflammatory because people have mild to severe allergies and they get swollen as hell. I dated this girl a long time ago who was deathly allergic to peanuts, and I had eaten peanut butter. I think I've told this story, but I'll say it again
Okay.
while we wait for this runoff. I ate peanut butter in the morning. We went on a date for dinner, and there were still trace amounts of peanut butter in my mouth. And we were kissing, and her lips started swelling up.
Damn.
She's like, "Did you eat peanut butter today?" I was like, "Yeah, and like 10 hours ago." She's like, "Ah, that's what it is." I was like, "Damn, that's crazy."
Like, that relationship could never work out.
It could never work
That
out.
relationship doesn't work out on a biological level. That's crazy.
Well, I mean,
I
I
guess
could
you could stop
probably
eating peanut butter for the rest of your life.
Well, I could eat peanut butter, and then
Or-
I'd probably just have to like really brush, and like do a mouth rinse afterwards.
Yeah. Photo
Yeah.
Hog, you nearly killed her, Mike.
Nearly, yes.
Yes. I really liked this. MZ London says, yeah, peanuts have horrible politics.
Yeah, peanuts.
They got terrible political positions.
Peanuts have no place in the political
Oh
realm.
my goodness! And look at that. I look away. And
Oh
Imbruglia
my
comes
heavens
back.
to Betsy!
We're
This
at-
is the
and we're at 3 minutes. That's calling it.
this
We're
is the
calling it.
kind of stuff. Oh, the runoff only goes 3
Stop
minutes.
the vote.
Holy moly, Natalie, you have won. Who did condolences to Art Story for the Coldplay week, but congratulations to Peter John. And wasn't I saying?
Yeah, the names.
A person with two first names is always going to win in my heart,
Yeah.
even if you lose,
Crazy.
morally and ethically.
Yes.
He's still winning my heart.
Still winning Mike's heart.
All right, so congratulations, Peter John, 5544.
You've done it.
You've done it, and we will react to Natalie Imbruglia.
It's Imbruglia week, but I like to say the hard G, Imbruglia.
Whoa, Joe! Show the people what we got here.
Yeah,
What do
that
you
is
think
correct.
this is?
All right.
Let's get some guesses.
Yeah, let's get some guesses.
Yeah. Wow, what an epic voting day! I'm so excited for all of our winners,
All right, everyone.
and my heart goes out to all of our non-winners because there are
Question.
no losers in our chat, right, Joe?
Yep. All right, countries or states. Let's hear it. Let's see. Let's
Yeah,
see
who-
what people think about this view.
Who the heck wants to go there with me?
Ooh, Mike, I bet it's Chilliker Willikers out there.
I bet there's moose there.
Oh boy, where's the moose head?
Bring out the moose head, Jane.
Jane's got it on her paw.
No, Jane, just bring it in with your hand. Do a little
No,
moose
no.
dance.
Jane says,
All
no,
right.
Oh boy. There you go. Now it's Mike's turn.
I have experience with stuff like this.
That's true. Mike's job literally involved it.
Okay, what I'm gonna say, what I'm gonna say is,
We're getting a lot of Canada here. British Columbia from Winnie Ed, a little
yeah,
more
it's
specific.
probably like, oh no,
Alberta?
Banff is Alberta.
Alberta,
This is
maybe?
probably the Canadian Rockies.
All right, are we going to stick with Alberta?
What I must say though is that this moose, the inside of its mouth is way less comfy than the ones that I used to
Oh, you
use
really liked wearing that
professionally.
All
Those
right.
ones were all cozy and fluffy on the inside. This one's kind of rough.
All right, here we go. Here's the big reveal. I'm going to say Alberta.
I'm gonna say
He would know.
that's my house.
There you go. All right, let's see. Banff.
I said Banff. What does Mike get? A free week. 7 free weeks on the weekly top
And
5.
Banff
Wow.
is in Alberta.
Alberta.
Alberta, yeah. So I was
I knew it.
moderately correct as well, but most people were
That-
correct throwing out Canada.
Correct.
Canada.
The greatest.
So a lot of you got the
country-
right country.
The greatest country north of America,
Oh wow, isn't that true?
which is pretty offensive to a lot of European countries because a lot of them are north of America,
Yeah, but not directly.
not directly north. The greatest country that borders the USA to the north.
Hmm.
Prince Week. Yep. So since I got the answer to this question right, I knew it was Banff, Canada. I get 7 free weeks of my choosing.
Oh wow.
I choose Prince. I choose Prince Week 2.
And did we sign
I
up
choose
for that?
Prince Week 3.
Did the viewers sign up for that, Mike?
I choose Mike Week 1, 2, 3, and for my 7th and final week, I choose
You, Pikachu.
You, Pikachu. I choose Chow Week. Chow's greatest hits.
Chow, what's your favorite song? She's leaving.
She's walking out.
She's really sauntering too. She's kind of.
She's real low energy. It's kind of sad and depressing, right, Joe?
Yeah, Chow, why are you bringing us down like this, bro? Give her the heater. Oh, she's mad because the heater's hiding.
Oh, Chow's best friend is the heater.
Yep. They're about the same size.
Chow, your heater's coming out.
I'm coming out. I wonder
All right, Joe, my turn to charge the phone.
what to let it show. We only have one charger, everyone. These are the inner workings of a high budget weekly top 5. I forgot we can't use the same end. Okay. Now we are going to read some comments. We're going to read some comments. Reading comments. Safe. Okay. Let's start it here. One person says, my favorite, Loic Notet. I agree. My favorite. Scrolling. Oh, Purple Pisces says, made it this far. I usually only click on the songs I already know and love and want to see if y'all will love them too. The few times I tried to listen to others I wasn't familiar with, they weren't my cup of tea. Sorry, Purple. I think there was one Kylie Minogue song that I made it all the way through and thought it was good. It's the one where she was dancing in khaki cargo shorts, I think, and all these shapes were forming around her. Vic replied, said, hi, I think you're talking about Love at First Sight by Kylie. That's the one. So, Purple Pisces, the question today was, what video did you see? Right? And I don't have to tell any of you this because all of you watched the entire announcement video, correct?
That's
All
right.
of you?
I saw it. Joe, let's react to it.
Our announcement video? Oh, man, these guys are crazy.
Whoa, that was nuts.
Whoa, what an idea. You know, sometimes these guys got good ideas.
Wow.
Okay.
These guys must be
Today's
billionaires.
question was, what video did you or an artist did you first learn about on the weekly top 5?
What artist did we first learn about?
That they first saw or learned about. Like they saw on our channel. They didn't know about them before.
And who was it?
For Purple Pisces, it was the song by Kylie Minogue was their favorite.
Oh,
And it was Love at First Sight by Kylie.
excellent, Vic Barros.
And Vic Barros, yeah, let them know. Let Purple Pisces know.
Excellent.
To answer your prompt, Kits is well. Let's read Kits' things in orders. I first encountered your channel 3 years ago, and I have no recollection of what reaction it was. Maybe a Bay reaction. And yes, to Anita Baker. Well, we said Anita Baker and Keith Washington, and Mike said Keisha Cole. And
That's right.
That we never heard of. Some of the ones that really changed our lives here in the United States. American reactions.
American reactions.
To answer your prompt, your channel has made my life better because they always make my clients even happier when they're sitting in my chair for hours. They really get a kick out of y'all, especially the R&B reactions.
That is wonderful.
So Kits is over here like it's a weekly top 5 like sports. It's not a sports bar, but it's kind of like a sports bar like we're running on the TV.
I love that.
I do love that.
That's
You should
so
host
great.
weekly top 5 live stream parties on Sundays. Bring everyone over and be like, hey, come on over to watch the weekly top 5 live stream.
When we start doing some crazy stuff, like getting some guests on, like Keith Washington and Anita
Oh.
Baker.
Yeah. Meg Thee Stallion.
Mm-hmm. There's
Karia.
space. There's space right here.
Mike
right between
Karia.
us. Yeah, Karia will be here. Surprise, surprise, he's here now.
Kaya.
And it's great that we have this door right behind us that people can walk right through, you know?
Yeah. That we can
And we can
pretend-
welcome them
that
in.
we can pretend.
One of these days, someone's going to come walking through and you guys are going to be mind blown. Blown minded.
mind is gonna be blown. So blown. Alrighty. I'm gonna look for the next one.
Looking for the next one.
Hit me with your best shot.
I came this far to watch your eating baby food and trying snacks videos. As you may or may not know, I freaking love garlic. What? Oh, Garlic Man, okay. And dancing with my neighbor in the rain. Garlic works with everything. Even garlic soup. Trust me on this one, guys. I promise you won't be disappointed. I mostly hang out in the lives, but I've also watched 2 music reactions. The first one was Ariana Grande's Thank You Next, and the second was Troye Sivan's Got Me Started. Enjoyed both ones, but Troy was the best one in my opinion. Please make more videos and more food or snacks, preferably including garlic. I like the faces expressions you make while eating all the stuff. Have a good one. Bye. Garlic Man. Wow.
Garlic Man.
I agree. I would love to eat more things in videos. And we
I
have
love eating things in videos.
and I am a garlic freak myself.
Oh, this guy
I'll
can't get
eat raw-
garlic out of his mouth.
I eat raw garlic.
It's so
I chop it up, sprinkle it on a sandwich, a soup. And when I was in China, there was this tub of of garlic cloves. Is that what they call them? There's the bulb, and then you break apart the cloves. It was a whole tub of garlic cloves just left on the table in this restaurant. And I asked the waiter, I was like, "Can I eat these?" And he was like, "Yeah, sure." So
Said, usually they're just decoration, but you go ahead and eat them.
no, these
you know?
were not decoration.
Were they
I think
ugly
they were
garlic
just.
cloves?
I think someone in the kitchen was out in the table when there were no customers, no people eating, and they were peeling them, and then forgot that they were out on the table, and so I took it and I chopped them up a little bit, threw it in my soup. Man, excellent.
Very garlicky.
Very garlicky. You know what it is? I love the burn. You know how people like spicy burn of peppers and stuff? I love the burn of garlic. Jane, too? Jane's in. Joe?
Sure.
Do you?
Have like fresh garlic before?
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Fresh garlic. Yeah, raw.
Like Korean food, they have like you just wrap the pot going and then you put garlic
Oh.
on the lettuce and then you just like eat it.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
It's like smells like leaf.
Yeah, the only downside is then you smell like garlic for days.
She's our baby girl.
But it's-
ready for the game later.
Chow's ready for the game. She's got her Bills pendant on. Chow. And
I nearly pushed away on my face. And she just, I think she just came out of the litter box.
oh,
Yeah.
Joe, you've really done it. Joe's really done it. Yeah, so beware. If you're going to try raw garlic, expect to smell like raw garlic because your hands smell like it if you wear gloves if you chop it, I think. The other thing
Yeah.
is it's fantastic for your immune system.
Fantastic. Chow is 12.
Ah,
her age.
Chow.
And Madam Phonica says, wait, why did I just notice the Bills hat? That's right. Mike's ready for his Buffalo Bills football Sunday.
That's right. I'm wearing the Bills hat in support of the Buffalo Bills. Me and Joe are from a little town called Rochester, New York, and the closest professional football team is the Bills.
60 miles?
Well, we're from probably 45. We're from the west side of Rochester.
The west side.
Anyways, so yeah, I wear this on Sundays to support my brother and the Bills.
Winnie Ed Anastasio or
Joe, no Bills stuff. How do you expect him to win?
Mike, I'm not gonna put Bill's stuff on my dirty body. I need to shower myself clean first, and then lay my outfit out on the bed.
Very good.
Yeah,
And
Jane's
Jane's
got a
wearing a
Bills
Bills
shirt.
shirt. Wow.
Oh, and Chow's got her Bills pendant on. Winnie Ed Anastasia week already won, so it will go. It will go up very soon.
Yeah, Chow is an old lady. I think at 12 they're considered senior cats.
Mm-hmm. Meta says, is Green Bay Packers still in the game? They are not. They lost a couple weeks ago. George Bredman commented, I don't remember the exact video, but it was something from Eurovision and then Celine Dion. Greetings from Greece. Wonderful. Made it this far without you reacting to my favorite artist, Ed Sheeran.
Whoa.
Come on, guys. One of the most talented and bigot artists in the world. Thinking out loud would be a good start. Also, I watched Bewitched, C'est la vie. Very funny. Didn't know about them at all. And neither did we, and we really did love the C'est la vie.
I don't remember
The Irish girl group.
Oh,
That was awesome.
yeah. Wow,
that was
awesome.
That's from Lemon Girl. And Lemon Girl, we have done one Ed Sheeran reaction.
Yes, it was a
was
Christmas one with
Christmas
Elton John.
with Elton John. Yep. We did
And
do
then
that.
I had to suffer through that song all Christmas because it was a repeat nonstop at the grocery store that I've been working at.
Big Booba says, I came here for the King of Pop, a.k.a. Michael Jackson, but I watched all the Eurovision stuff, even though I had never heard of it.
Wow.
Loreen and the Loic Notet was my favorites in Loic Notet, absolutely.
All right. Wow, you'd never heard of Eurovision. You watched all of our Eurovision reactions.
Wonderful.
I
wonderful.
never suspected us to be a gateway to Eurovision, but I guess that makes sense now.
For Americans.
For Americans.
I thought it was more. We were the.
Yeah, could you imagine
we
a
were
European
underneath.
being like, I never gave it a chance until I watched these guys.
Oh, man. You know, sometimes you just need that American opinion, which is annoying. All right. Shovkovsky, I made it this far as usual. There's nothing really to shame any one of you for because Job's a job and you're a duo. Oh, we kept asking people to guilt me into staying longer after the live stream because Mike's got to go to work. at
Oh
11:50.
yeah, why did anyone shame and guilt Joe?
Well, we're still working through the comments. We're not done yet.
live chat. Bring your
And
shame.
a duo
and guilt.
does things together. That's right, Mike. A duo does things together.
Does do.
do's. It's hard to name one specific artist I haven't heard of because all European artists you've reacted to I've heard before your reaction, but American there's like half I have never heard of before, though I might have been familiar with a song or two from one of those artists. Most of the artists I'm not too familiar with will fall in the R&B category. Not that there's anything wrong with the genre, I just haven't clicked
with
it as much as I have with the other genres. Anyways, thanks for your reactions, and hopefully we see more Eurovision reactions soon. And I don't mean just the annual top 5 of that year. Obviously, I wouldn't mind one of my lists winning as well at some point, but I also don't want to get too greedy. Shovkovsky did win I believe, won a Patreon. Yes, Sudden Lights Asia Shovkovsky.
Wow.
So congrats.
Congrats to Shovkovsky.
And I'm sure I've seen him or her here. Continuing to scroll, looking for more comments.
Oh boy.
I wanna rock.
Calvin Lewis, that one guy with the denim underwear changed my life.
Oh my gosh.
Who are they called? Windows 95?
Yeah, Windows 95, man. That was tremendous. And his denim shorts came down from the skies.
That also changed my life. I didn't know True Perfection until I saw that video.
My life has currently changed. Shooky L says, I made it this far. I always make it this far. There's so many, but off the top of my head, the Kelly family. I heard of Meg Thee Stallion, but hadn't heard her music, and I loved it. I'm still waiting for her and Mike's putt-putt golf day.
Oh, aren't we all? Come on.
I mean, there's something. There's not much Mike is waiting for more.
You know, we watched a few interviews with Meg. I don't know if I can keep up. I don't think I'm, I don't know. I think she's too quick for me.
Yeah.
She's going to say something and be like, oh, give me a minute. Let me think something.
Mike's me. Sorry. What was that?
Sorry,
Said
what was
so many
that?
words. She's a quick rapper. Little Chow is eating more, and I really love it
Aw.
because she's got the pendant on, and it dings on the bowl every time she leans in. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Is someone asking about the P.O. Box? We do have a P.O. Box. Go to WT5.online to get the P.O. Box information. There's a link for it in the description of this live stream.
Shooky said, the Kelly
Mike,
family.
someone did suggest the Chloe Bailey week here.
Fierce Tatiana.
Yep.
Chloe Bailey.
I always make it this far from Bryn P. Robert. I always make it this far. How could anyone not? I've discovered so many artists I never knew thanks to the incredible diversity of this channel. I couldn't possibly name a favorite.
Oh.
But a song video I never knew that became a favorite, that's easy. Sarah's suggestion of Tears for Fears, Woman in Chains. And you know what? I knew who Cheers for Fears was, never heard Woman in Chains,
That's
and that is
right.
one of my favorite songs now
Yeah.
as well. One of the best songs videos I've had the privilege of experiencing, and a great reaction by you guys too. And there's no guilt, Joseph P. Only praise for both of you. I thought of saying something funny, but actually I want to be serious. The last few years have been really rough, and stumbling across your channel last year was like seeing a ray of sunlight through a lot of dark clouds. You not only react to videos, but you really make us all feel welcome in your world, which can't always be easy. What you offer is very special, and there's a lot of love out there for the pair of you. It's easy to see why it really is. Plus, of course, you've made us all love the majestic moose so much. So they're grateful too.
The majestic moose. Wow, that was very kind and thoughtful. Thank you to Bryn
P. Robert.
P. Robert. I almost said
Bryn
Probert.
has. I've seen
Bryn
Bryn
Probert.
comments and Bryn's comments in Patreon and stuff. Very, very lovely. Always very.
Well,
nice.
you know, me and Joe are happy to bring a little ray of sunshine, some coziness in our log cabin room. We do need a fireplace, though.
in sunny San Diego.
Sunny San Diego, bro.
Sun.
Just kick back, eat some burritos with the bros.
Child's going back to the bathroom.
Ciao.
Now, so for anyone who doesn't, so I mean, assuming no one would know because I haven't told anyone this, but our kitty litter box is actually in a small house outside of our house that Chow walks through a little door to go into.
Yeah.
So the kitty litter box, her bathroom, is not actually in the house. There's a cat door that goes right into it, and so we get to hear her go through. And now with the big pendant, you can really hear her go through it.
That's what it
Clanks
was.
on the doorway every time she
Poor
walks out.
Chow.
That's right. That's right. So
Have
we
y'all
this
ever
little
been?
house.
Have y'all ever been Detroit?
Yeah.
Yes, we have.
Multiple times.
We,
Our father was born in Detroit.
Our dad was born in Detroit.
And now you can use that as one of our, security questions.
Yeah, where was your father born? Detroit.
There you go.
The band I used to be in, we played a handful of shows in Detroit. A lot
I
of
was there with
interesting experiences there. It's
Definitely.
unlike any other city in the country due to its economic collapse. It's kind of fascinating and heartbreaking all at the same time. But
Yes.
at this point in time, it has a rebirth. Detroit has had this rebirth of what it is as a city, and I have friends who live there, and it's kind of cool.
I got one that says, "Hey, that's where I am."
Oh, you're in Detroit?
It's gotten much nicer in Detroit. Detroit has come up so much.
Yeah. It's been a long time since it collapsed. I think the collapse was what?
It probably really
Early
started
2000s?
happening 2000, probably peaked in early 2010s, I think.
Yeah.
I think that's when the city officially went bankrupt. In 2018, that was a tough location for that show. It was the only operating building in every direction.
Yeah, we were in this neighborhood. Well, what once was a neighborhood.
Yeah.
All abandoned buildings, and then a lot of empty lots not abandoned houses, and a lot of empty lots where houses had just been completely bulldozed.
Mm-hmm.
So you could see you're driving down the road, and there would just be like really big yards in between a house. You'd be like, oh, there used to be houses there.
Yeah.
And all the people that went to the show didn't line up at the door.
No,
they sat in their cars until the doors were open, and then they all
got
went
out.
in.
Yeah, I've never
And
seen anything
then
like that.
the manager of the it was like a tiny little bar. I don't even know why the bar was open.
I know. There were so many
Um,
buildings around it that just were completely abandoned. It's the only operating building in, as far as you could see, in every direction down all the roads.
Yeah. And the guy, the manager, the promoter of the bar, we were like, hey, where should we park? He's like, yeah, you could park in the street, but the security camera doesn't cover the street, so you probably want to park on the sidewalk next to the building, because at least the security camera will be there, and so if someone breaks in and steals all your stuff or steals your van, we'll at least be able to see who did it. And that's what he said.
Our response was, oh, interesting. Like, is that a big concern? It's like, yeah, it happened last night. Like, it happened at.
I hate to laugh, but it was just like, it was so absurd. We're like, oh shit, like this is like, why are we here? Why are we playing the show?
Yeah, I was like,
What are we
oh
doing?
wow. So we parked on the sidewalk.
Yeah, and we would just kind of like be out. It was like fairly decent weather. It wasn't like
Oh yeah,
winter or
it
anything.
was June.
So
June,
we
it was
were
nice outside.
just kind of like making our rounds, popping out to the van,
Yeah.
just making sure that like nothing was going on, because there were like grown men on bicycles just kind of like circling the block, like checking
Yeah,
out what was going
You'd
on,
see him go by every 30 minutes or something.
because nothing else goes on in this neighborhood
No.
besides this bar
The
that for some reason was open.
The neighbor to this building that the bar was in was a house with a tree growing out of the middle of it.
Yeah, it was. So yeah, we've had a lot of interesting experiences in Detroit.
Yeah, then we played that. You played that school in downtown Detroit, which I thought was interesting too, because you're like in the middle of skyscrapers, and there was literally nothing going on. Like there was like we rolled up at 5 p.m. on a weekday or 4:30 p.m. on a weekday in downtown Detroit, no traffic. Just like it was pretty empty, and the skyline is huge. There's a lot of people, and I was like, damn, this is kind of wild. Because if we were to drive into most other American cities, it would be very, very annoying.
Busy,
and
people
and
walking around,
I would be
cars on the
stressing
street.
out trying to figure out where like I'm going and stuff.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was just empty.
yeah.
It's pretty fascinating. Oh, Alina wrote a message?
I didn't.
What'd she say?
I didn't see. We already made it all the way to the bottom of the comments. I don't know if any of these got frickin' blocked, or did you write it more recently?
She wrote a little message under the video.
Can we search?
Are any of them held? Oh, here we go. Some of them are getting held for some reason. Let's approve it. I
Let's
assume
approve
Alina-
Alina's message.
Oh, shoot. Now I lost it. Well, when I approved it, it switched over. There it is.
Here we go.
I did make it this far the first and second time. Yippee! And Alina writes yippee spells it
With a J,
Oh,
because
that's
J
fun.
is Y for in Swedish.
I've discovered so many new artists and bands thanks to the diversity of the weekly top 5. It's hard to name just one favorite, but I think I'd have to give it to Kylie Minogue. I had heard of her before, but never listened to her music. I watched the Can't Get Out of My Head music video, and I loved it from start to finish. I also loved the discussion you had about the songs being very different from each other, yet still strongly relevant to the time they were released. That's true. Kylie very much so rode the waves of change and was always keeping her things trendy and fresh and everything. I also want to give credit to Bryn Robert for making such a beautiful comment that I couldn't agree with more. Now, this is 8 hours ago, so Alina didn't just comment this. She had already read it earlier.
That's right.
That is correct. And a big thank you to Joe and Mike for being amazing and for bringing us all together. All the incredibly kind, warmed, and beautiful people all across the world that I've met through you, Joe and Mike, is the best gift I could ever ask for. Therefore, I will be forever grateful of you all. And remember, if you're ever feeling down, just think of Kladakaka. It's like chocolate therapy. Oh, yeah. Melina posted a cake thing that she made one time.
Let's go, Bills.
Let's go, Bills.
Aww. Alina, that's so sweet. Thank you. And thank you to Alina for being our Swedish ambassador, teaching us all these interesting, fun cultural things about a country we've never been to, and for being so sweet and kind in the comments and always cheering us on and cheering other people on. We couldn't imagine what this chat would be like without Alina.
That's right. Alina's a true superstar here at the Weekly Top 5.
Yippee! And now I know that yippee
I know.
in Swedish is spelled Jippie. How cute.
Welcome back, baby girl. Oh, I saw a comment earlier that I did think was interesting. Edward Hannah said kitty litter boxes are gross, and I do agree. Kitty litter boxes and having your cat poop in a box is gross. Sadly, if we have our cat go outside, which I would prefer because I don't like my cat feeling like it's imprisoned or something, it would get eaten by Chow would get eaten by a coyote.
For sure.
And that happened to our previous cat. So sadly, it's either have a cat that lives inside and poops in a box or have a cat that gets eaten by a coyote. And so
The other cat that got eaten by a coyote was pretty
it's fast and like
Fast.
spry, quick.
Pretty athletic, and Chow's not so much.
Much more of a loaf. She's like a big piece of toast.
Chow. So we got to protect our little.
B Dog said, "Why do comments get held?" I actually don't really know. Sometimes they get held because of what is it called? Sometimes they get held because of links, but I think a lot of times they just get held maybe because like all of Alina's were getting held. I want to say there might be some scrappy people out there
who are reporting
comments. Yeah. There has been some stuff going on. I guess we'll mention it is that a lot of people in this channel have been a lot of people who are really popular in the live stream that we talk to, always been here, frequent chatters like Alina and maybe Shooky. I know Cherie was getting some crap from someone who was pretending to be someone else. It's pretty frustrating. And if any of you are watching, just don't do that. Like, come on. If any of the people here are reporting people because they're popular or something like that, it's like, what are we, 6? Because it's, I guess, 16. Like, come on. We're just trying to have fun here. Just stop. It's ridiculous. And if that means we get one less subscriber from you because you want to act that way, then leave. We don't need it. We don't need you.
I mean, Alina's 16, and she's the most adult one of us all. Mature, I should say.
Yeah, she's more mature than Mike and I. Mike and I report comments all the time.
I'm always reporting.
I hate Eurovision.
Shooky and Lex and Kits. I'm like, report them.
Get him out of here.
Ryan especially. Get him out of my comments.
Hate Ryan.
We do. Ryan?
The day after his birthday.
Oh, I only like Ryan one day a year on his
right.
birthday.
Yesterday was Ryan. I only like Ryan the day on his birthday, the day after I hate him the most.
Oh, man. Anyways, yeah, so there's always the drama in the chat and people doing weird stuff, trying to sabotage each other. And so, that could be why people could see Alina. Because Alina has been around with us in the chat and in the live streams for a long time. So I think the people who have been around the longest and the people that me and Joe probably mention the most probably get targeted by other people.
Yeah.
It's a silly thing.
Yeah. It's a little, it's crazy. We need to you know what? You just need to.
I mean, we've had people leave. Well, we can mention this. We won't mention a name, but we've had people leave who were in our chat for a long time saying like, you guys don't mention me as much as a lot of the other people and I just feel left out, blah, blah, blah. And we're like, it's not intentional.
No.
It's
tough.
But these things happen.
Shouldn't do anything that brings you emotional distress.
Yeah.
Should move. Just try to.
Overprotect. Wait, what?
It overprotected by Britney Spears. It was blocked.
It was blocked. Sorry about that. That's not on anyone but YouTube.
No,
it's not even on YouTube. It's on
on
the Britney Spears camp.
Britney Spears camp.
Whoever
can decide.
the intern is that gets told what to do for the Britney Spears camp clicked block.
Yep.
Yeah.
So sorry to say, some videos do get blocked. They are not blocked on the Patreon.
Yeah. And I wonder.
We don't block them on purpose to get you to Patreon.
That's
we would really
correct.
rather have them all on YouTube, but they're not. Sadly, no conspiracy here.
But thinking about that Britney Spears video in particular, it could be that the Britney Spears camp was like, let's block all reactions to this because people are trying to piggyback and make money off of that song particularly
maybe.
with all the Britney drama recently. I don't know.
With the Britney.
Could be. That's a That's speculative. I don't know any of that for sure. I just made that up.
Yes, Relly is talking about it. There was a person pretending to be Relly and bashing other people a lot.
Right.
And they all came to. Luckily, our wonderful viewers came together and communicated like adults
Yeah.
and banished that person together. As opposed to them just getting mad at Relly, they actually said, "You know what? We know Relly's doesn't say any nasty stuff in the live stream. Why is this all this? Where's all these nasty comments coming from?" And they communicated to each other and made it work.
Heck
All
yeah.
those comments are gone. And I'm sorry to say, this was brought to our attention. It's really difficult with the comments because we get hundreds, even up to 1,000 comments a day, and it's just not something that we can keep up with. And we can't
because we have 1,000 videos on YouTube.
Yeah, it's just a lot.
So
of,
those and all the old videos still get comments, fresh ones every day. A few
Yeah.
here and a few there.
really, if someone is just like choose your own discretion, we have to just kind of trust the community to do what they can. If someone really is just trashing you, just report the comment.
Yeah, report it, and then if it's like really messed up, screenshot it, send it to Joe and I. Joe will see it. Someone asked if they're doing more voting. Nope, the voting's all done for the week. So if you got to go to sleep or go to work or spend
You
time
really
with your
don't
family,
like talking to us. You really don't like us, then yeah.
but you're only allowed to leave for those reasons and those reasons only.
Whereas Alina's got a joke here. I found a book called How to Solve 50% of Your Problems, so I bought two.
Dang, Alina,
Dang,
covering
and
all your
dad.
bases. Well done.
And the dad slings in again.
Yeah.
Alina might be the dad of the weekly top 5 just based on the jokes. She may
That's-
be one of the youngest viewers or the youngest viewer and also not a man or a dad, but those dad jokes.
They come
Slam,
right in.
dunk.
That is a great math joke. Alina must have got A+ in her math classes. Alina is the goat.
I did
Um,
it again.
All right. Well, what else are we doing? I've got a couple minutes left here before I have to go get ready for work. And then the shame comes in for Joe for also
Shame.
leaving and not going to work.
Shame. Mike's gonna parade me through the castle naked, like what's it called? Game of Thrones.
Yeah, what's her name?
Shame.
The Lannister. What's her name?
I don't know. I didn't watch it. I just saw that scene.
Someone in the chat.
Shame.
Celeste. It's not Celeste. It's not Khaleesi. It's Cersei. Thank you, kits. It's Cersei.
Oh, Juju's got a good message here. I really would like to thank you not only for the new songs and artists I discovered, but the many songs I rediscovered because of this channel. I do love that, Juju. And you know what? I'll extend Juju's thanks not just to us, but to everyone that recommends, because a lot of them aren't even our idea. So it's not just us.
Yeah.
It's everyone.
It's the community. People give us great recommendations. And that's the dream come true. I mean, when me and Joe started getting our first suggestions from fans, maybe 6 months to a year in, maybe 6 months in, 7, 8 months in, they were like, oh, this is great. They're just telling us what they want to see. Because we were just doing whatever me and Joe wanted to do at the beginning. And then people just started telling. I mean, how nice is that for we don't have to make any decisions. But then you get so many that you're like, oh, there's too many.
Yeah.
But that's all. It's all a good thing.
It is all a good thing. It's all
But-
appreciated, but you got to know your limit. We got to know our limit. Is what I mean.
We me and Joe and some friends had a joke of like saying dad jokes on first dates with a friend.
Yeah.
And I think Lynn's P just sent in. Oh yeah, Did you hear about the dentist who died? They put a little plaque outside his house. So the joke that we came up with that we thought was hilarious is like if you had memorized a bunch of these dad jokes for a first date and just kind of like sprinkle them in whenever the conversation died. It'd be so insane. It'd be like, you know, you're kind of sitting there in slightly awkward silence for a few seconds and be like, "Oh, I got a little funny joke." Like, did you hear about the? Like, and then your day's just like, who is this guy? What is going on?
Well, you know what's so great about a dad joke too? Is it completely derails a conversation. You know,
It does.
like if someone sits down and is like, "Hey, let me tell you a joke," and then you say it, and the person's like, "Oh," and I guess we'll just start talking about something else now.
Yeah.
Like there's no like, "Oh, here we go."
It's not a segue.
no,
There's
no
no segue.
Dad jokes are dead ends.
Yeah, they really are.
Conversational dead ends.
Our dad has a classic dad joke. He what did he say? Oh, it's like how do you escape a room with no windows or door? It's like you need a mirror and a saw. Oh no. All you need is a mirror. Wait, hold on. And
I
a
don't remember
room
this
with
joke at all.
no windows or doors, but there's a mirror in it. It's like you look in the mirror, you see with the saw, you use the saw to cut a hole. I don't know. It's some
And then
crazy
you walk out.
BS.
Yeah,
like
that makes sense. You look in the mirror. And
something like the two
you
halves
see
make
what
a hole.
you saw, and you use the saw.
Oh, you saw the mirror in half. Two halves make a hole. That's what it is. That's what it is.
Oh man!
It's some wonky ass shit like that.
Wow.
Yeah. Well,
That's
I really
funny.
stumbled through that one pretty good.
You know, the blank stare of this moose is a great reaction to dad jokes. Like someone says a dad joke, Mike says dad joke, and the response is, "Oh, wow, that's funny."
Relly goes, "My God, that is a complicated joke."
Dude, our father is a complicated man. Although he's not complicated that time he laid down on the Hollywood Walk of Fame to take a picture with Britney Spears' star.
Yeah.
And then had it as this MySpace picture.
That's right. Still is. MySpace.
Oh, wow. Your dad's on MySpace? That's crazy.
All right. You know what we're going to do? We're going to load up ChatGPT and we're going to ask for the top 10 dad jokes of all time.
Well, how about the top 5?
Top 5 dad jokes of all
Mike, have
time.
you thought maybe it should be the weekly top 5?
All right. Top 5 dad jokes. All time. Here we go. ChatGPT says, classic dad jokes. Cheesy, punny, and guaranteed to make everyone groan. Here are my top 5. All right. Are you ready? Should the moose say them, Joe?
All right. I told my wife she was drawing her eyebrows too high. She looked surprised.
Yeah. Now, just imagine me saying these jokes to Meg the Stallion on our putt-putt date, also known as mini golf, and ice cream.
Every single time she's about to putt.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, Meg, I told my wife. That's something you should never say to a date, is that you have a wife.
Really?
I told my wife.
And then, okay,
So here's number 4.
So Meg's about to swing.
Yeah.
She's lining up. All right, big shot. Here we go. Why did the Scarecrow win an award? Because he was outstanding in his field.
Jane's heard that one before. Joe, say that to you on your first
Jane's
date?
heard that one before.
Oh, really? That's funny.
Oh man.
She would bury you. Moose dad jokes.
Hold on. And on this putt, Mike, I'm assuming you bring the moose. You show up moose in hand.
I show up
Sorry.
moose-handed.
Yeah, you show up moose on hand.
Moose on hand.
Like, hello, Megan. And hi, Megan.
Hi, Megan. Miss Stallion.
Miss Stallion, this is my stallion. It's a moose.
It's a moose.
How about this one?
Bobby
Mike?
Justice. Good afternoon, peoples. Bobby, we're going through top 5 jokes of all time. They're the best.
What do you call fake spaghetti? An impasta.
Oh my God. Everyone knows that one.
That's a food joke.
Can Tyrone have his own segment? I feel like he's getting it right
Currently-
now.
he's
Currently in the
having
middle
his
of
own
that segment. All
Don't
right.
look at me like that, Tyrone.
Number 2.
I used to play piano by ear. Now I use my hands. Although I don't have any. I kind of am a hand.
Shut up. All right. Number 1.
Why don't skeletons fight each other? They don't have any guts.
No, they don't have the guts, Tyrone.
They don't have the guts.
There we go.
Tyrone, did you read that? I didn't see you looking at the screen. You didn't look at it.
Travel
either.
1 goes,
Fuck off.
time for a dad nap.
I've
do you
been
need-
tired since I was born.
Why do you need toilet paper when watching The Twilight Zone? Because of the do. Wait, how's the Twilight Zone? Do. That's right. Good one, Tyrone.
Fucking Tyrone here.
Classic.
I'm glad that this show is just turning in essentially into Sesame Street.
Let's turn it into a puppet show. We'll get some more puppets on the show. Don't you worry, everyone. If you thought it couldn't get weirder, it can.
It's getting much weirder.
Wait, remember Tyrone's voice is more like Charlie in the box.
Yeah. I talked more like this. Now my voice is changing. I'm Tyrone too. Hi, Joe. I'm a moose in a box. The lashes are insane. My name is Tyrone.
All right, we have a little monologue for Tyrone.
All right.
It starts with cue Tyrone, the moose puppet, stepping into the spotlight, looking slightly confused but very proud.
Don't make Tyrone so sad. Honestly, whoever sewed this puppet made Tyrone sad. Look at this sad-ass moose. This moose is not happy. It's really depressed looking.
All
Even
right.
with these luscious lashes.
Cue Tyrone, the moose puppet, stepping into the spotlight, looking slightly confused but very proud.
Hey. What's up, everybody? I'm Tyrone the Moose. And I gotta say, life is a lot more complicated when you're rocking antlers this fabulous. This is a little crowd here, Tyrone. Come on. Get it together. You ever try squeezing into a car with these things? Yeah. I didn't think so. All right, Tyrone. Let's hear more about your antlers. But hey, I'm not complaining. Being a moose has its perks. Like never having to worry about a bad hair day. More like a bad eyelash day. Honestly, I think I'm pretty stylish. If I don't say so myself. Natural accessories, folks. And let's talk about nature, huh? Trees? Mike? You know trees?
I love trees.
Mike really likes trees. I'm basically an expert on nibbling them. Oh, and don't even get me started on snow. It's like my personal runway. So if you ever need advice on fashion, on life, or just how to gracefully trip over your hooves, I'm your guy. That's Tyrone. Signing out. Stay moose-tastic.
Wow, moose-tastic. That's epic.
Tyrone is gone.
I'm glad Tyrone's gone, but I can't wait for him to come back.
My forearm
And
hurts.
moose-tastic. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Tyrone, the moose puppet.
Yeah. You'll see him again, probably. You know, it's pretty frustrating to play the moose and then play the puppet and get annoyed by your own puppet. Like, I hate this guy.
I hate this guy. I really hate this guy.
I'm just walking around with a moose. I hate this guy. Has Joe lost the plot? Dude, I've lost control of that moose.
What did I just watch?
I don't know. I wouldn't recommend it.
Moose-tastic. Oh, man. Well, that was excellent. Thank you to Shooky for the moose puppet. Thank you to Joe for voicing Tyrone.
Tyrone, the moose in the box. Someone did say Joe should do voiceover, and I say, Sancordia says Joe should be a voiceover actor. I should. Maybe. I took a class. I've taken a voiceover class before.
Sounds like music to my ears,
Oh
says
my
Alina.
gosh. Yeah, I took a voiceover class. It was really, really okay.
It was okay, wasn't it, Joe?
Yeah, but it's mostly just doing advertisements.
So I imagine that on this date, I'm not the moose. Joe is the moose. Because Joe is supposed to be there the whole time.
Right.
But he's just Tyrone the moose.
And when Meg tries to talk to me, I will just tilt my head away. I'll wear like a all black bodysuit, and you can just see my face. So I'm actually supposed to be like stagehands. Like I'm not supposed to be there. It's really Mike and his moose Tyrone.
Yeah.
So it's just gonna be that moose just wingling around with Mike.
And Tyrone really talks me up. He goes, Mike is actually 6'2". And very strong.
Megan, you should really think about being friends with Mike. Maybe even more than friends.
Megan.
Megan. And just constantly, this moose is going to be constantly bringing up Megan.
Yeah.
Megan.
Hold on.
And she's like,
Megan.
what? What the fuck do you want? I told my wife she was drawing her eyebrows too high. She looked surprised. That's what you got my fucking attention for? You got my attention to tell me this stupid dad joke?
Yeah.
Yes. Stupid is as stupid does.
The lonely girl says Megan would choose the moose over Mike.
Shot through the heart.
And you're to blame, darling. You give love a bad name.
What a way to start a song.
Yeah, Bon Jovi knew how to do it. Hey, Bon Jovi week, anyone? Can I get some suggestions?
I know. He done living on a
Jeez.
prayer, and that's it.
Come on.
That was I just want to talk about how insane it was that we just did that. Literally,
Hey.
someone said Megan would choose the moose over Mike, and our first response is to sing the opening line from
Well, Joe, it makes perfect sense to me.
because Mike was shot through the heart.
Yeah, that's right. Don't talk bad about Julia. Who's Julia? Okay, I hear a bit of Julia Child in Tyrone. Who's Julia Child?
I've heard that name before.
I know Julia Stiles. Wait,
Do you?
no, I'm thinking of someone else.
Pasta Sauce says happy birthday, so happy Sunday, boys.
Someone please call 911. What's going on?
Would love a Jovi week. Totally. John Bovine Jovi. Joni.
Mike, how do you not know Julia Child? I don't know. Let's ask ChatGPT.
Why doesn't Mike know? She's a famous TV cook? TV chef.
Let's see. Julia Child was a groundbreaking American chef, author, and television personality best known for bringing French cuisine into American homes. She's often credited with helping to elevate home cooking to a more sophisticated level, thanks to her infectious enthusiasm and approachable style. Wow.
She was
Okay.
like going house to house, bringing food into people's homes.
Let's see what she looks like. Maybe I've seen a picture. Julia Child.
There she is.
Never seen this woman.
I've heard that
in my
name.
life.
I mean, she died 20 years ago.
Yeah, rest in peace.
What?
6'2"?
No way.
She's as tall as me.
Is Julia Child
As far
6'2"?
As far as Meg the Stallion's concerned.
Why is that statistic on here?
Julia Carolyn Child. Wow. 6'2".
Was she really 6'2"?
She was 91. She was very tall. All right. Calvin Lewis knows who Julia Child is. Am I the only person who doesn't know who this woman is?
I've heard the name. I don't remember what she did. I probably heard the
American
name
chef.
in some like joke in a comedy at one point. Like, who are you, Julia Child or something? And I was like, I don't know who that is. Pasadena, California, Mike. Montecito, California. Isn't that town?
Montecito.
Or what was the name of that town?
Montrose.
Montrose. Sorry, Montecito. Mike is 6'2". He is.
Reddit. Was Julia Child really that great, or is she just the first to teach and cook in that way? That's the question.
Is Julia Child really that tall, or was she just, standing on a box behind that?
All
counter?
right, we're gonna have to do some Julia Child reactions.
There you go. Is Julia Child 192 centimeters? Seriously, that's so tall.
She could dunk on your ass, Joe.
I know, and I'm the same height, and I can't even dunk.
She could back you down, no problem. Inch for inch, Joe. Julia's probably
So Julia
jumping.
Child brought a lot of French cuisine to the United States,
I see.
and to introduce French cooking to the U.S. through her cooking shows and books.
She was born in 1912. So when did she start going live? When was the Julia Child live stream?
Why did Julia Childs have an accent? Did she? Did she speak with a French accent?
All right. Should we load up a Julia Child video? Oh, we don't have time. I have to go to work.
It's 11:50. This is Mike's go-go time.
All right. Well, if we forget, remind us. We're going to watch a Julia Child video, and we're going to hear how she speaks.
Right. She was born the same year the Titanic sunk.
Holy moly.
The Titanic was already sunk by the time she was born, though.
She probably just had like an old American accent. Like accents have just changed over the years.
Maybe.
I mean, if you were born in 1912, you definitely wouldn't talk like Mike and Joe.
That's true. It did just say Julia Child's accent. It didn't really say. I think it was just a question. Why did Julia Child? She came from New England. Oh, she had a Mid-Atlantic accent.
Mid-Atlantic
Of course
accent.
she did. Why? She was born in 1912. Everyone on television that was born in 1912 had a Mid-Atlantic accent.
So, what we're going to do now is
We're
put the celery-
we're going to make sure we're making this for you. This is the way we are going to cook.
Now, let's taste the soup.
After 15 minutes boiling, take it off the pot and add your ingredients.
More salt and garlic.
Garlic
Not
and
too
onion.
much now. Is that how she talks?
Now make sure that you keep your eye on the temperature of your turkey.
Higher pitched, guys. Oh, higher pitched, guys?
I'm not a higher pitched guy.
Higher pitched, guys.
I was actually slower than that. Oh, that's fun. So she wasn't like radio Mid-Atlantic.
all right. Now,
The way we are working here is we are going to put this into the oven. That's too fast still. We are going to put this into the oven. That's kind of almost what's his name? You need to know where we are and what we are going to become.
That's JFK.
Yeah.
Here, let's
kinda
see.
losing it here.
Now we're going to. Oh, that's too fast. Now we'll put the butter Oh, now I'm British.
Oopsie.
Oops.
Mike
Sorry,
jumped
Ryan.
across the jumped across the river.
A very throaty voice. Oh, okay.
So
I'm Julia Child.
Her voice was quite. I love that we're
Hey.
just not gonna look it up. We're just gonna have people describe it and just keep fucking with it.
Julia Child here. All right, I gotta go. I love you all. Thank you for stopping by.
let's
Joe's gonna
play
stream
the
for another
song.
4.5 hours.
I'm gonna sit here and just talk about the entire history of the Buffalo Bills. So everyone, just stick around. I'll be here for 4.5 hours discussing the team.
All right.
Actually, never mind. I'm gonna sign off and then just tell it into the microphone.
All right.
Sorry.
All right. Goodbye, everyone. I gotta go. See ya.
Sometimes not.
Rest in peace, Julia Child.
That's correct.
Heartbreak comes in different shapes. I met a guy who likes to race. He rode a hog all night long. No budget date, but not wrong. 6 foot handsome caught my eye. Midnight rodeo in the sky. Kiss the moves, it's all game. Love's a mystery with no name. Kiss the moves and see where it leads. Heartbreak's just another speed. He said, let's go for a wild ride out to the countryside so wide. But what he didn't tell me soon was he had a date with the moon. In the starlight he got bold. Said life's too short to be cold. Kiss the moose, it's all for fun. Till the heartbreak's said and done. Kiss the moose, it's all a game. Love's a mystery with no name. Kiss the moose and see where it leads. Heartbreak's just another speed. In the starlight, double. Said life's too short to be cold.